Hello, greetings from Austria, Salzburg. I tapped into this discussion and saw the question how to model such a dome on Archicad as a talk, graphisoft.com. So let's have a look at it. I copied the photo from it, dragged to Archicad so that I don't have to switch between the programs all the time. And let's have a look at it. It's a thing maybe made with bricklayers techniques. You just have to build an arc maybe out of wood, and then you lay the bricks, and then you plaster it, and some kind of wood constructions above it to hold this metal thing and the cross and the roof plating. So how could you model this? Okay, the first thing you should know, it's if you make it really looking like this, it's a very organic way of working. If you carefully look at it, this bow just has another radius than this one, because here on the corners you can see it's coming out of it. It's just cut out. It's not a regular linear mathematical shape, it's an organic shape. So if you have to construct it in a really sufficient way, you can make it with mathematics, but on the corner you have to change a little bit to get this form really right. Okay, so let's begin. If you model it, you can make it with various of different tools, but in Archicad you always should do it with tools that are really near the real things. Okay, so if I would like to make such a thing, the easiest way should be to make it with a shell tool. You know, if you make a shell, let's have a look at it in 3D, you get something like this. And it's very easy to make it look like this picture. You just have to have the right measures. I don't know if you tried to climb at this dome and to measure the broad of the arc, but this is normally the first step you do when you model something like this, as the photo alone is not enough for it. So, but if I look at it, it should be a normal brick arch, one layer. In Austria we use bricks with 25 centimeters, so if I would make it equal 25 centimeters, it seems that this should be about 2 meters, 2.5 meters, and not exact a quarter, a half of a circle. It's just like a little ellipse shaped. So for me it seems better to use the morph tool for this. from the beginning on. So it's possible to work from the ground level, but it's straight up. If I make a morph, I can rotate it later in the 3D. But I think we should begin in a section view. So I say 2.5 meters. So I make a section for about 4 or 5 meters. Look in this direction, and now I work here. I go to the section. And I also put in this thing here. Make it. Okay, I have to scale it the right way. Okay, so I have it near. If I look where the center of my section is, okay, no problem. It's not really what I want, so but 2.5, okay, here is the middle, and I make it about 1.5 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1.5. This one, 1 meter would be what should be necessary to build this. Okay, this one is the easiest way. So this should be the inner arc, so maybe 25 centimeters to go out. Also here. So the next ellipse, just the same. Back. Make it from here is better. Okay. This should be the shape of it. So I just look that I get the contours. I mirror this. I break this. So now I have the shape. I make morph out of it. The morph, okay, I could just plaster, calc. I do it this way. Press the space bar and click. And in 3D you get something like this. And you can just give them a depth, about maybe 25 centimeters. So, okay. And now it's possible to make a path for another morph operation. So the easiest way is to make a morph line. That should be enough. Then take it and move it to here. I give it a little away from it so that I can touch it. And now it should be possible to, okay, it's not, what's not good is it's not about 90 degrees to the ground. That could be a problem at the next step. So, oh no, okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay, I just make it up to 90 degrees. I need a little point up to 90 degrees. So I just make another morph line. Then I make a new point. And then it's better to do in the section view. The section view, I don't see it because my section is too near now. Okay, now I should see it. So from here, now I have a path for another morph operation. As I said, it should go up 90 degrees at the beginning. So I just make a help construction. So how much do I go up here? Maybe 38. And then I put it out. Make a new point. And let's have a look at the original. It seems to be rounded. Oh no, not really. This seems to be straight. Maybe a little rounded. Very smooth. So I give it to here. Make a morph out of it. Spacebar, click, 3D. And now I have to give this and this thing. Okay, I have to be careful. This I have to erase. Okay, so this line, this path, and this thing I have to put together. Right click, bool operation, unify. Then I click here. Then I can make this or this. But here on this click, the next click must be the start point of my path. Click. Then I follow the path points. Okay, here is the next one, equal to this, here, and here. And that's the end, because on this point I can mirror it. Move it to where it belongs and mirror it. This gap can be closed very easily. I just, okay, make it better later. But whatever to do now. This I don't need anymore. I just can look where the beginning was. Where is my, okay, here. I make another morph that I see the beginning of it, or this one should be better. Okay, morph. This is just to get the right point for mirror it. Okay, that's enough. So I know this this is my point of rotation. Okay, not really. This one. Okay, here. This is the point of rotation. So I don't need this anymore. Okay, it was this. So I hope that's the right one. How does it look in 3D? And later we have to cut this. Let's cut it. Yeah, maybe I should cut it before I mirror it. Okay, I have to do that again. So, okay. This one from here. Okay. D. Okay. Yeah. Cut that. So let's okay. Let's make something in this direction. A new section. And now I can make a cutting here. Let's have a look. What do you think from here? Okay. From here. I make a morph. Just do it from the side. Maybe a little rounded. Okay. 3D. Not from this point. Okay, it's too much. Now there's the point I need. Okay, that was not what I wanted. I copy it. It's easy. I copy this and go back a few steps. Okay, so I insert this thing, and then I look where I have to put it better. But this should be the trick. It should do the trick. Okay. This one, that one, I don't do that very often, so it's always a question. Right click, always a question of what I get now. That was not. Okay. Operation abziehen. Okay, that was the not red workflow. Okay, this, right click, pull operation from this. Okay, that's better. Now I cut it because it's simpler this way. Not exact here, but here, so it's better to put together for this video. So where is my point? I'll just make the point here. Degrees. This should be the middle point. Copy mirror. Let's have a look. Okay. So here it was just a bit too small what I cut out. It has to be bigger. Just to cut a little more. Okay. Go back. Here it is. I give it a little more. Maybe to here. And this one to here. And then I should do it make this the middle. It's not exact, but okay. This one I cut out of this. So let's have a look. Okay. This one I have to cut. Okay, all I have to cut. Okay. And this point. So copy mirror. That looks better. You see, you should cut this a little more, but that should be no problem. Now you know how you can make this. It's too small compared. It's much broader, but it's no problem to cut it out. So I just have to make the section again. to make a better morph, to cut it better. Just from here, no, a little more, back one step. This one's better for this operation. Okay, it was too soon. Back a step, back to the section, and I wanted this a little curved. So better. Here it is. Okay, so this would be good if it would be one morph, right click, full operation, unify, this one, right click, full operation, cut from this. Okay, that's better, much better. So mirror copy from the middle point, mirror copy again, so this looks, I think it looks good. And now you can make the dome. If I just would make it with the normal shell tool, make some kind of dome full round. Give it down. And now there should be some cuts. Okay, not too high, of course. Okay, you should play around with this kind of thing. It's not so easy for me because I've not used this, but okay, just cut it sometimes. I cut it from this point. Okay, planning, contour from here to here to here to here to here, something like this. It's much too high, of course. That was my problem because I don't do something like this very often. It's much too this should be easier, I think. Okay, and now little up. Okay, something I did wrong. Oh, of course, back. Didn't. Okay, one forward. It did lose the axis. Okay, make it straight. once again. Go down a little bit on this axis. No. This should be easy. No. Okay. That's the one, huh? I think, yes. Better. And make it around again. Okay. That looks smooth. Maybe a little higher, but you know what I mean. You can't really see it. And it's possible to make it segmented too, but it should be no problem for anyone who sees this little tutorial to make it the right way now. Okay. And now it should be combined with the arches below. So this should do the job. Have a nice day, and I hope you like it.